Jack, the Cleveland Guardians are 61-56. The AL Central lead, they cut down to 6 games. That is a far cry from what it was a month ago. Just half a game back from that final AL wildcard spot. The New York Yankees have that as we speak right now, but the Guardians are playing pretty well. How confident are you that the Guardians can make a playoff push?
You know, I think we've talked about it on the show since March. I always said I would tell you when I'm going to say the World Series is done. Never said it. So, yeah, this team's alive, dude. And it's the starting pitching outside of Slade. I think you're going to see Parker Messick up for him probably in a week or so here. The big thing with that, dude, I'm excited for this rotation, is John Means rumored to be back, hopefully around the end of the month, maybe going into September. There's a chance that when John Means stays healthy, he's the best starting pitcher we have. I mean, he's only pitched 45 innings, I believe, since 2020, but when he is out there, like, he's one of the best. I mean, he's got like a career 250 ERA. He's pretty dang good. But I think the biggest story of the weekend was CJ Kayfus, guys. Like, what he's doing is ridiculous right now. Comes up 7 for 26, hit a bomb, 5 RBIs. Like, yeah, you can say he picked it up a little bit against the White Sox, but anytime you see that power, the hands getting through quick, and pulling it off of a lefty, especially when we've seen no production lefty besides Kyle Manzardo this year, who barely gets to play lefty in the first place. Like, man, dude, I think they're fun. And Ryan, I really do think there's a shot. And I don't think the division's dead either, because we've said it on the show for the last 2 weeks. If Skubal is not on the mound, the Detroit Tigers cannot win a baseball game.
I said let's get nuts, Jack. 6 games back in the AL Central. You have 6 games left this season against the Detroit Tigers. Nick, is it possible that they can come back and win the AL Central?
I've been telling you guys no.
I didn't like that sigh.
Yeah. I've been saying no, but mathematics say yes, right? Like, it's 6 games. It's 6 games. You play them 6 more times. Hey, that evens you up, and they need to lose 1. You need to win 1, and you've won the American League Central. Who would have thought this? 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, when we went through the manual Class A ban and the Rockies came to town and smacked us on that dreaded Monday. Like, we thought this season was left for dead. So the fact that this baseball team is still fighting kind of bears its own, like, round of applause to begin with. And then the fact that you could talk about really being an arm's length away from the Detroit Tigers to host more playoff baseball here in Cleveland. There's a long way to go. You got to finish August strong. You got to get through September as well. But the stock arrow pointing up on this baseball team in a big way. And Ryan, I want nothing more than to be with you and Jensen Lewis doing some pregame shows at the Lakewood Truck Park for some playoff baseball.
It's also like one of the craziest things of all time, too. I think it's the exact reverse of what happened last year. Like, if you look at the team last year, the Guardians, no one thought they were going to be a playoff team. They start out way too hot. Someone forgot to tell them that they were good, or that they weren't good. And they get to a point where they're at the deadline, they're buying, they go out and get Lane Thomas. The Tigers are selling at the deadline. They sold Jack Flaherty, who was one of the best pitchers in baseball at the time last year, right? Like, this year, it's the total opposite. Now we're at that point where, hey, if you fight forward, the big difference, though, Ryan, the Tigers didn't catch the Guardians last year. They have to come to Cleveland for Game 5. Lane Thomas loves swinging at the first pitch, right? 6 games left, a little under 2 months to go. You got a chance to take it back, get that home field advantage once again, and make them come here for a Game 5.
Well, this is the time of year when baseball games sure mean a lot, as we're getting close to that final MLB regular season game.